Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I have created another makeup look with using only Maybelline products and one NYX eyeshadow base. That's it. And what do I say after that? Okay, going through the first impressions of the makeup, I will start with the highlight. The highlight of the highlight. This is beautiful. See that? Bam. Blend it out. Still bam. This is gorgeous. I completely understand why people like it. I do believe there's slight fallout. I don't know. Something has fallen out on my face. And I have glitter all over my face. Even MAC Fix Plus couldn't fix it. The second product I would like to show is the Master Blush. This is the first time I've used it. The whole video is mainly first impression. I used this color on me today. I think it looks gorgeous. Mario may not agree. It's slightly pinky, at least on my skin tone. Although in the pan it looks like a pinky peach, but on me it comes out very pinky. And I like it. It's a good pink for Indian skin tone. Already talked about this product. That's another one. That's what I used for contouring and even as a slight blusher. I didn't talk about the blush entirely because I will go through other colors. Maybe I can show you right now and you can see the application in following videos. The next color is definitely more... So this color is more like rose pink and this color is definitely bright pink. And then I have a more burgundy color right here. Ooh, that's like purple. Yeah, we'll see if I use that, but the other two colors are quite pretty. I do believe these products are slightly on the powdery side. I didn't use the highlighter, maybe in some other video, because I was dying to try the Master Chrome. On my eyes, I have used the Burgundy bar. And I'll show you the colors I've used. Now in this palette, they only have one transition shade, one crease shade, and the rest of it is shimmers. As you can see, the colors I used was this. Ooh. So this is a golden kind of color, but not too obvious. Like it's a gold copper. The next one I used was gold khaki. They are very, very creamy. They're very smooth. I personally don't like the packaging of it, like the whole thing, and you would see in the video that the whole thing starts falling, and that's exactly what happened to my other palette as well. This is slightly shimmery color, you know, the standard color. Now the products I haven't tried is the beautiful burgundy color. See, they blend actually beautifully, but the problem is they're all shimmers. I think this palette would be great if you want to create multiple looks, but you have your transition and your crease color somewhere else. Like any one of these you can use by itself. You could use this as a highlighter, this as a matte kind of highlighter, yeah, the white kind of highlighter, and all the middle block you can use by themselves, but I would not recommend mixing them. I tried to mix the coppery and the khaki and it became too intense with the glitter. The colors I haven't tried, that's the red, another brownish khaki color. Ooh, it's actually a beautiful rusty color. And this is a reddish copper. This is the purpley kind of color. I think they're all beautiful colors. Just use them as the main color and you'll be good to go. You will create a nice, subtle, everyday eye look with this palette. Having said that, the palette itself, the products start to fall out. I will show you my other one. So this was the nudes palette, which I got along with that, but I started using it earlier. And as you can see, one of the colors has fallen out. The others are hanging in there, they crumple on each other. Overall, the packaging really lets down these palettes. Now I tried the matte maker. It is quite it's not as fine a powder as the Master Fix. I personally didn't like it. I had to spray so much Fix Plus to make it look normal on the video and in real life. Another thing I tried was the Tattoo Brow. It is great. It took 20 minutes to get it to dry. Taking it off was slightly messy, to say the least. But it does leave a stain, and putting the rest of your eyebrows in is easy. This is by no way a single product to be used. Now, the next thing I used were the Superstay 24-hour color. They're basically like a liquid lip, and they have a balm at the end, at the other end. I liked all of them. Like, I have used this formula before and I have loved it because it was long lasting. I have today used the Pink Spice, which was my lips but better. Much needed today. I also tried in the video the Natural Flush, which was a lot pinkier. It would definitely suit someone who's lighter skin toned, but perhaps not for South Asian skin tone. It's a personal choice. It kind of reminded me of that bubble gummy pink. And this I haven't tried, which is Rose Dust. So this is the Rose Dust. This was the Natural Flush. And this is the Pink Spice I went with. I think this looks very nice after a few minutes. The balm certainly helps these lip products to come off, otherwise they really are long lasting once they dry. Other than that, I use Superstay, which I've talked about in another video. I use the primer. I think the primer gave me spots, but we'll see. And I used Fit Me. I think next time I'll just try Fit Me by itself and see how just the concealer is. That's all the products I've used. If you would like to see how any of them apply, you can go into the next segment of the video. See you later. Bye. I'm going to start with the Superstay primer. I think, although for now I'm going to start with the Superstay primer. I think I got some spots here, right here, because of it. I can't be 100% sure because I'm trying so much foundation, but I will keep on using this because I think it really helped with the foundation go on smoothly. I'm sorry, I don't have access to the ingredients. And that's kind of sad with these high street Boots kind of brands, that they're just not obligated to put ingredients, because I'm sure people will stop using them, but it's just not obligated, and that's so disheartening. Like, we can know stuff in food, and I like to know stuff in my food. We can know stuff in our clothes, and that's how we can know stuff. And I could film the video with 100% cashmere and 100% wool jumpers. I wish we could also know things about our makeup. Now it's time to apply the foundation. I'm just going to use the Superstay foundation. Now that I have blended the foundation, I'm going to move on with the concealer, which is again Fit Me, but I'm going to try it with a different powder and not with the Master Fix, because it could be the Master Fix which made it worse. If you don't know what I'm talking about, see my earlier video. I think it's yesterday, but the one just before this, to know what I'm talking about. I think the reason powders tend to vary from person to person is based on the size of the pores and the foldings of the skin near the eye. I'm going to try the matte maker, and hopefully this will be a better powder for me. It doesn't have a very silicone-y vibe like the other one. I used the matte maker. It's quite yellow as compared to some of the other powders they do, Maybelline does. Interesting. But as you can see, already I have some creasing here and here on both the eyes. Maybe this is even heavier than the other powder. I'll check in a second. Indeed, the matte maker is less fine than the Master Fix, and I don't know how it's going to behave on my eyes, but we'll see. Before, I want to give a few minutes for my foundation to sink in and everything, so I will start by doing brows. Ooh. I have the tattoo brow with me. I have to wait for 20 minutes for my eyebrows to dry out, and in the meantime I'm going to use this Burgundy bar eyeshadow palette. Woo! See, this is what happened with the other one as well. Do you see a raised eyeshadow? Like, why? You kind of have to whack it in place now. This is still meant to be an everyday makeup look. I have to go to work. I see there is one non-shimmer brown shade on the far left, so I'm going to use that in my crease. I guess this palette will have to be in a few of our videos. I definitely don't want to touch the red or the black because I'm going to try eyeliner. I will use these three shades. This one, and that one. And then work this one somewhere on the top of the eye. Then you have one brush. Start with the lightest color and wipe it off in between. I am going to take the bronze color all over my lid. Now I'm going to take the dark green as a contrast. This is quite autumnal. I had not planned this. I have done the base of my eyeshadow, and now I'm going to put the liner. This is Maybelline Lasting Gel Eyeliner. It has a nib in the front to stop the gel from coming out, I'm assuming. You twist it. You twist the product out. Okay, the first thing was that it came out as a massive blob which you have to work with then. Like that. And when you have that much eyeliner, I'm kind of losing control unless maybe I dot it. So I definitely know that I don't like this. It's not the gel. First of all, the gel is dry for it to be slightly on the drier side rather than the creamier side, which you could think is good, but with the nib like this, what is happening is that as you try to spread it, it leaves a massive blob of product on your eye. And then you have to work with the blob to spread it out. Like I can now feel where the product was. And second of all, the ultra fine line with this is kind of impossible. This is a product I didn't like, and I think it's not worth the money. I have a massive blob of eyeliner, which I will have to use some tissue for. I'm going to take a teeny tiny brush and try to brighten the inner corner. And for that, I think I might take this color, the flesh color. To go with the theme of the gel liner, I also am going to try their twist-on pencil. Yeah, the gel pencil. The gel eyeliner has clumped up my eyelashes, and now the mascara is hard to burn, especially on this side, like where the blob went. I have taken the brows off. I like it. It was really difficult to take off the gel. It is by no way the only product you'll use. Like maybe for a teenager, but for a grown-up, you need more. But it makes it quicker, for sure. Like, all I have to do is get them Slightly done. Fill in the beginning. And my brows are done. I am going to brush off the excess powder. The eyeshadow had some fallout as well. And now I can go with my contour and bronzer. And the blush I want to use today is another one of Maybelline's palettes. In UK you can no longer buy the single blushes they used to do. So now it's only the palette. For my bronzer, I am trying the Master Chrome in Molten Gold. And now just use whatever brush you've used for your blush and just blend the two together. Now what I really want to do is just try on the lipstick by itself, a lip liner by itself. These eyeliner are slightly on the drier side. I definitely can't wear this on its own because the liner is a bit patchy. See? Here, not good coverage. Slightly dry. It does tend to stick to dry patches. So we need something else. I have two choices. They both look very similar. So this one is Pink Spice and this one is Natural Flush. It's a lighter brown, darker brown. We'll try the lighter brown first. Okay, this color is not for me. It's a bit too light. And Mario agrees. After scrubbing my lips for 10 minutes, I'm finally ready to try another lipstick. Now I'm going to try the Pink Spice. I love it. I have used this formula before, but not for Pink Spice. It dries down very, very quickly. And then they have a lip balm on the other side. Again, I'm trying the Superstay setting spray because I cannot make mine about it. I do know you have to shake it, use it from far, but I swear it's mist. I don't think I like the mist of this. Like I can literally see the dots on my face. Sorry guys, I did need some MAC Fix Plus in my life again, because I don't think I like it. The makeup is looking a lot better. Wish I could literally spray Max Fix Plus here, but I'll control my urge. This is it guys. This is the makeup look I've created today. I will see you later for an update. Bye! Hi guys. This is my end of the day check-in. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I just want to go over all the products I've tried today. The primer, I have made up my mind. I don't actually think it helps the foundation last longer. It just helps it to go on smoother. And that's it. So this is kind of a okay product for me. I'm not sure if I am completely convinced to recommend it to anyone, just because I don't think it actually helps the makeup last. You know, I love this. Talked about it before. With the concealer, I definitely think the concealer is on my face still, so the powder really helped to keep the concealer in place. I'll try it tomorrow or sometime during the week without any powder on. Matte Maker, although it's not as fine as the other one, I still think it performed better. It's a bit light. Let me show you. It is a bit yellowish skin toned and it does go on quite light on your face. That's my only issue. If I decide to keep this powder, I will have to purchase a color darker than this. This particular color was 30 Natural Beige because this is what I thought was the yellowest. But I might have to go a color darker than that if I decide that this is the powder. Every powder gives me some texture here, some texture here, and I don't think that's just a pleasant look. I'm still not convinced. Highlighter, can see a bit of it. I think there was a bit of fallout from the eyeshadow, a bit of fallout from the actual highlighter, and together it just made my face really glittery the whole day. I don't mind. I'm not sure, so I will continue to use this. I think it's cute. I still do love this. Great product. About the palette, I tried this particular color. It's still on my face, very mild, but after 12 hours, that's good. I think Maybelline is doing very well with its eyeshadows and brow products. I really like this. I think even if the tint from Color Tattoo stays slightly there tomorrow, I think it'll make my whole life so much easier. I do love those color stays. You can still see I had to reapply it once in the 12 hours, but you can see that there's still a slight faint. So I think it did very well. Love it. The Lasting Gel Eyeliner, it stayed put. It is slightly drier formula if you don't like the wet formula of a standard gel eyeliner. I found it hard to work with. I think there was a lot of dragging involved. I didn't like it for that reason. I also found it was hard to get a thin line. I'll show you what I mean. Like, first of all, this is the minimum amount of product which comes out. Then if I try to have a very fine line with this, it just gives this blob, and then you have to kind of carefully work with the blob, which means your eyeliner is a thick eyeliner. That's the only thing about this eyeliner. I think having it in a tube may be a good idea, but what about the nib? I think the gel is going to dry in the nib if you don't have that pink thing. And I have already lost my pink thing. I think in terms of design, I don't think this gel eyeliner was well thought of. The gel eyeliner pencil, as you can see, is gone in places. It's there in places. It has given me a slight blackish tint here, so not so much. I think I'm going to do a separate review about the Burgundy bar, but today I tried it for the first time. It has a lot of shimmer colors. I don't know how their mini quads within the palette would work with so much shimmer, but I will certainly show it to you in one of the videos. In terms of color payoff, very good color payoff, very creamy, easy to blend, and not too badly priced. It's like still slightly high, but for considering you get three quads, that's good price of 11-12 pounds, whatever it is. In terms of design, the packaging, I think they did a terrible job. I showed you that the nudes palette is already falling apart, and I am 100% convinced that's going to happen to Burgundy bar. When I opened the packaging, one of the eyeshadow palettes was already a bit loose, which is just going to fall and make a mess. It is a messy palette to work with, but the formulation itself is pretty good. Yeah, I think I will have to show you the 4 quad looks to really help you decide if you want to keep it or buy it. Well, Christmas is coming, so maybe you are thinking about gifting it to your daughter or your sister or yourself, and I think I will get on with that as soon as possible. I think I have said what I wanted to say, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!